Hoops Communicator now better supports spatial relationships in an IFC file by including this information into the stream cache as well as in a separate IFC XML file. This data can be queried similar to the existing property information with a set of new viewer APIs. In this example, if we click on a wall, not only can we see all the properties that always existed in a stream cache object, but there are now a few additional pieces of information. First is a reference to the IFC Spatial Structure, which in most cases tells us which floor an object belongs to. This information could previously been deduced from the model tree parent-child structure, but is now available also as part of these new spatial relationships. In addition, we now also export space boundary information, which basically describes the relationships of IFC space objects to objects contained within it, so both related and relating objects. For example, this wall is part of the IFC space called bath, and with the default model tree UI, we can simply click on the space and select it and visualize it. From that same IFC space, we can then query its connected elements as well. So in this case, all the walls and other objects that are part of it. Another type of relationship that is now exposed are the IFC opening elements that are usually associated with the walls and its openings, windows or doors. In this example, we have a wall with 3 doors. Each of these void elements are carved out essentially by a set of opening elements associated to that wall. These IFC objects are not meant to be visible similar to the IFC space, but their geometry is now included in the model tree and can be queried or visualized if needed. In addition, as these opening elements are now part of the model tree structure, we can now query them just like any other visible IFC object and find their associated objects, like in this case the door or the wall. Here's another example of a wall containing 2 windows. Previously, there was no way to grammatically identify the windows that are associated to this wall, but via these opening elements that are now included in the stream cache, this is now possible. By including these new relationship types directly into the stream cache, we are making it easier to use Hoops Communicator for quantity takeoff, model checking, and other calculations without the need for a full IFC database on the server. In upcoming releases, we will expose even more of those relationships.